collecting virgin shad, crawls into space. Infantile knowledge, bitch, look in the mirror, disgrace. Plastic swords and Star Wars armor in your mom's basement. Gym balls smell blood and wet, full extermination. You roam first with that weak good faith cap. 5 seconds in, gym ball turned your whole worldview to scrap. Eternal rocks, that ain't really rocks, you fucking clown. But it has the strength to dance around like a Mormon downtown boy. You dodged every question like a bitch dodging child support. Jim Bob kept swinging rocks eternal. You perform mental gymnastics in court. Non-physical matter, bro, you sound retarded on spirit crack. Jim Bob laughed so hard he probably pissed in his sack. Apostasy, this fallen church that magic glasses and hats can't point to the real church. Just endless profit deflects. Living profit, more like living coke. Joseph Smith, con man, fraud. You worship a dude who fucked other men's wives and called it God's law. Validate my feelings at your whole epistemology said. Jim Bob exposed you as a midwit in a prophet costume bed. Came in arrogant, I know more than you. Chest puffed, left stuttering back, puttering, ego cuffed and stuffed. Toy collector, tough guy behind a keyboard and screen. Real life probably collects Funko Pops and cries when they're mean. Your dog trickles fish written by a horny liar. Jim Bob buried it 6 feet deep. No respond. No respire plan. Ooh. Shadiversity God executed brains on the wall. Couldn't fit, basic shit, watch your fate take the fall. Context, good faith, my bitch, you just got outclassed. Just like we make the Grim Reaper, your God got gassed. Eternal unturd, you third climb, you get high heaven dream trees. You believe in magical underwear, go touch grass and see you chest spamming else while you melt down in real time. Biggest crash out since your fake church's decline. Next time you wanna crawl, stay in the tornado, kid. Jim Bob waits for the blade, your whole religion got dead. Shadiversity destroyed, humiliated, exposed as a joke. Jim Bob didn't debate you, he turned you into smoke. Rest in piss, plastic night. Your L is eternal. Mormonism's a cult and you just proved it. Yo, Shadiversity, you sad basement dwelling fucking joke. Came in cocky with your plastic toys and got turned to smoke. Jim Bob skinned you alive, exposed your midwit brain, left you bleeding out on stream like a good and whimpering stain. Eternal magic rocks, underwear blessings, polygamy, pedo dreams. Your whole clothes a coast ain't fanfic from a lion con rest. My brain, young man, answer one straight question. Just squirm like a bitch in heat. Jim Bob laughed while he curbed, stomped your fake ass faith in defeat. Toy collecting virgin, neckbeard prophet in denial. Don't cry to your magic underwear, you pathetic play no apologist fire. Biggest crash out since Joseph Smith got shot for being a fraud. You got completely executed, your whole break into fraud. Jim Bob didn't debate you, he raped you and done lived that rip off like a web. Pure gasket beyond repair. Run back to your figurines, little boy. Hide from the truth you fear. You're not a defender of faith, you're the laughing stock of the year. Shadiversity, destroyed, spiritually castrated, mentally cremated. Rest in eternal piss, you worthless fucking fraud. Your God just got violated. You still simping for that pedo cult. Pure mental masturbation. King swinging big dick energy with your weak little LDS sword. Jimbot Foreman's got half and left your ass to the floor. Stuttering, backpedaling, crying, clots off like a thought. Well, chat spam fire emojis on your theological court. Twitch! That's cool. What a dummy.
Hello? Alright, that's over with. Take all the strings out from here. Oh, God. This mic sounds horrible. Why does it sound horrible? still smells good. Something inside here. Something in here. Sorry, my forearm is so big. Aha! You got some Uno cards! The fuck are they doing inside of here? Oh my gosh, this fucking microphone is killing me.
Check, check, check.
Alrighty. So, we're gonna do this. Damn, that's so weird. See, why is this not working, dude? Because of that. How's that? How's this? There's a fucking huge echo. What about this? All right, what does this sound like? Oh, come on. waves. I'm just gonna use this to pound it. Guess that's E. Or is that low E? Or is that high E? Ah, damn it! Put it in the wrong fucking place, dude. Of course they make them different sizes now. I don't know, dude. I think we're just gonna fucking go on to debates rather than this fucking shit. I mean, we'll string this up. But I think we might just go into like some TikTok fucking debate shit. Do you guys tie the knot up here to make it, and then give it like full 2 strings? I mean, full 2 coils. I mean, that's what I've always been taught. Maybe I should like ask sister. There it is. Wait. Just go to debates. Schoolboy's online. He's playing that dumb game though. Let's see. Dude, I need to get this fixed. This table doesn't have the stability, dude. I got a new fucking desk, dude, and it has a lip where I can... It's all fucked. If he did, he wouldn't do what he did. Because God promised a child, motherfucker. God promised a child. These guys are fucking retarded, dude. Okay. How do we know? Yeah, that's cool. How do we know when we're not supposed to listen? Like, who are we supposed to listen to? What are we looking for? About how... So how do we interpret the Bible then? Yeah. There is no scripture, you dummy. Oh, did you kick me already? People don't want to debate, not even the flat earthers. Damn, dude. Are you willing to follow Jesus Christ? I don't want to debate. People are fucking dumb, dude. I gotta figure out a way to bring these people up here. Yeah, they still have a vagina. Whatever. God, fuck you, Muslims. I am liberal. Let's debate. Let's debate a liberal. Yes, 3 people ahead of us. I don't think we're gonna wait that long, dude. I don't think we're gonna wait that long. No, we're not gonna wait that long. I'm a Christian here. Where does the Bible show Jesus is God? I'll do this. Well, Catholics are gay, dude. Well, I'm just saying, it's like their doctrine. That's false, though. That's actually false. You guys don't believe that. I will. I can prove that. Yeah, with your own Catholicism creeds. No, we'll bring up Vatican II. Do you guys believe within Vatican II, where it says that you believe that Hindus, Muslims, and Judaizers believe that they can be in communion and come to the same knowledge of the same God? That wasn't the question. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Oh, so then... Does it? Does it say only Muslims? Then where did Hindu come about then? How do you get to universalism? You guys can't agree on jack shit. Yeah, okay. Then where did he misspoke on? Where did he misspeak on? Uh-huh. Created by who? But didn't you guys relinquish that when you only applicated Peter as your apostolic? No? And where's that according to? Yeah, where? Yeah, what does it say? How do you know that that is true? Which church fathers? Wait, hold on. Which church fathers within the first 300 years of Christianity no, my God, dude, you guys keep going. Blah, 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 blah. Which ones? Because it would be the closest to the apostles in Jesus Christ. Why else wouldn't we go to them? Why else? No, hold on. Why else wouldn't we go to the apostles and Jesus Christ? Why wouldn't we appeal to them? Why would you reject the first 300 years? Yes, we're in the first 300 years of the church. Okay, was your doctrine taught? According to what? According to what? According to what? According to what? Yeah, I'm asking you, according to what is my doctrine wrong? I never said that. I never made that argument, did I? Did I make that argument? Did I make that argument? Did I make that argument? No, did I make that argument? Stop asking me stupid fucking questions, dude. Did I make that argument? Did I make that argument? Did I make that argument? I'm trying to ask you the question. Yes, according to in the first... What fallacy? Wait, hold on. What fallacy? According to what? Yes. I do. I don't believe it. I don't believe you are successors of the apostles, though. I think you guys are heretics. Oh, you don't... Oh, Catholics don't believe they are successors? Oh, I'm so glad this is live right now. I am so glad this is live and you guys... Oh my god, my chat is fucked. But you don't believe in apostolic succession, right? But how would you judge? How would you justify that off of? Like, who would you justify that? That's begging the question. That's begging the question. Yes, it is. Because how do you know the Vicar of Rome is true? Irenaeus? He was an Orthodox. Well, I don't care. I don't care if you recognize him within your Catholic Church, but he was. But I understand that. But yeah, before, yeah, and then after the schism, then what happened? Wait, no, that's fucking false, dude. Oh my god. What? Well, we still haven't established what is the visible church on earth. Are you Catholic? Are you Catholic? No, are you Catholic? You were asking me what I am. You're a horrible Roman Catholic, then. Why, what? Because there was a church before that would have to precede the Catholic Church. Do you mind if I fucking finish, dude? Or do you want to keep interrupting? Okay. Because there was... Oh, yeah, yeah, I love your piety, my friend. There was a church that precedes the Catholic Church. So in order for you to appeal to the church, you would have to appeal to the Orthodox Church. Right? Then what would the church be? Well, that's a false dilemma. That's a false dilemma. That's a false dilemma, you fucking dummy. Dude, you're roboting, bro. Yeah, but you don't have... Died.
different character names. Like, all the stories are the same. And that's something just recently I've been looking into. Like, I never really realized that, and I haven't really been studying it a lot, but I've looked up some of that stuff here recently, and it's like, wow, that's so crazy. Like, you go, well, like Egyptian gods and other cultures. They have their gods who died, they rose again. There's even other similar flood stories. It's like the Bible isn't some new story. Like, there was thousands of years before any of that, the same kind of things were happening.
Absolutely. Christ's human life no longer exists. Well, when did he die? Because in the Bible, unless you don't believe the resurrection, what was the resurrection? What do you mean? If you don't believe the resurrection, then sure. But if you believe that he resurrected and that, what's his name? Was it Judas or whoever wanted to feel his...
Oh my god, these guys don't take anything.
And I'm like, okay, well, you have a problem with this person, but why don't you have a problem with this person? And I'm like, see, if you separate the art from the artist, you can do that. You can absolutely separate the art from the artist and still enjoy whatever the fuck you are trying to indulge in. Right. It doesn't have to be just because this person thinks this way, I'm not going to support them. It's like, okay, maybe I don't agree with their beliefs, but I'm going to watch their video, I'm going to listen to their music, or I'm going to listen to what they're going to say. I hate the whole, oh, they have different views than me, we're not friends. I'm like, this is, it's absolutely just not okay.
What's your take, I'm curious now, what's your take on artists and actors, actresses, speaking like everybody should listen to their political view, or you get someone that say,
understanding that we can't let the Babylon, tear us apart as they have done for many years.
And then I texted the owner, I'm like,
I sexed the owner.
Defeated by the Christ of consciousness.
Keep your consciousness up here. Abortion is murder. Abortion is murder. Abortion is murder.
Negotiables of when a life becomes a life, because, murder is killing of, they're first degree, second degree, we can look at that as all boring
Sometimes we know
depending on the
what
state,
abortion is.
But, basically,
But
I think you
it's
should
not
be able to abort, but
what
it is
we
murder,
needed
but on one
to
condition,
be.
which is that you have to eat the fetus afterward. Why not?
But what
It
do we
disincentivizes
do
long
with
pregnancy.
mother?
Makes it smaller.
yeah.
I probably would not have...
Somewhat.
well, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I was looking both. So the one that is using the orbital phase, that one there would be directly sort of following my work. But the phase resolved, or the phase resolved spectroscopy would be an additional bit of work that I'd have to do, which is a bit more technical than the former. I'll stop laboring. I just wanted to let you know that.
Which one would keep you employed longer?
The fraud.
Yeah, the fraud. I think they both, if I can do both, that would allow me to do longer, ongoing work. And if I could write a proposal that would lead to then funding the next project, then that could be
Israel.
I didn't realize that that's what you were quoting, Slurms, but yeah, that whole clip is so funny. It's like, it's hysterical. It's like, I understand McCain's earnest attempt to clean it up, but the fact that he said no, man.
Sarah from Rose? What about and the fingers.
That's all about men. That has nothing to do with women. That's not women's business.
Imagine. Yes, Nopper, so confused.
This one here.
So lost in the sauce. They don't know which way is up. Jesus. Anyways, hop into the guest request if you disagree with the background and also you want to have civil discourse. If you're here to cry to me, I don't care. I honestly don't give a fuck. But I try to be as normal as possible. Love, how old are you?
32.
Obviously, men are not protectors. Women don't need men.
Women definitely need men.
What race are you?
Huh?
What race are you?
We're gonna try.
I like to remain unknown.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next person then. I'm sorry that you're...
God bless your soul.
I'm sorry. Your race. Hop into the guest request if you're able to have basic civil discourse without bitching around. It's really fucking weird. How old are you, John?
34.
Alright, cool. Pick a topic in the background that you want to discuss.
I would pick the topic. That's at hand.
There's two.
There's two? Oh, I thought that would be consented into one. Okay.
Why would you think that when one is a smaller font and the other one is bigger?
Well, I didn't think that's how you distinguished what is it.
No, I'm sorry that's really unfortunate. Anyways, pick
Okay.
one.
Alright, so women don't need men. How do you get to that conclusion?
Do you think that women need men?
No, I asked you how do you get to that conclusion.
Do you think that women need men?
I asked you a question.
I'm gonna go to the next person. You're too weird and white.
And you're too fucking dumb.
I'm gonna go to the next person. You're too weird and white.
Fucking thing. My people.
Insulator, you can go
Not
off
only
the
were
field.
my not only were my fucking ancestors treated this way, my people to this day are still being treated this way, and it's astronomically by your people.
No, I'm not
Oppressing us. Your people are still genocide us.
sorry, you're perpetuating a lie. And again, if you believe that, that's your choice, but I'm not holding anyone hostage anywhere.
Why is it missing a murder? Indigenous
You can
women.
go anywhere you want.
Why is missing?
You have the same rights I do.
Why is
Do anything you want.
Why is missing and murdered Indigenous women still a movement? Why is that a movement?
That's your...
If we're not being oppressed anymore, why are movements not fighting oppression still fucking
Just give me a second. Just reset for a second. Here it is. Later, what do you say?
Ask me if she's indigenous or if she's Mexican.
I think she said she's mixed
So
with
because
both.
I'm not, so
Right here,
because I'm
you have
Latino,
First Nations and
Latino. But not all Latinos are Mexican. And unless we are fucking Mexican, we hate being called Mexican. Quit that xenophobic, racist bullshit. It's not racist.
Fuck you,
later.
dear.
Just reset for a second. Go on, before you do, Francis, Patrick, welcome to the panel. Nice to have you on. Just a quick introduction before we let Francis take it.
I'm Patrick from Ireland.
Nice to have you on.
Dude,
All right.
I support the IRA.
Alright, just before we continue.
Yeah,
what do you
can I
think?
just say,
In the box, great, or whatever.
can I just say about the brother we have with the Choctaw Nation as Irish people? We have a statue in Cork called Kindred Spirits to the Choctaw Nation.
Sorry, I didn't know that you guys had that. That's kind of
I
interesting.
didn't know that either. Is that like a native?
Well, the Choctaw, when we were going through the famine in Ireland, the Choctaw sent us whatever money they had, they sent to the Irish.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a last name out there. Maybe you know it. The Brews? Do you know the Brews? Last name Brews?
I've never heard of
They're from Ireland.
No, it sounds Irish though.
Yeah, it's one of my best friends I grew up with. Full Irish guy.
Can I just give props to the Choctaw people? When we were going through the Irish potato famine, we were dying by the millions. They sent whatever money they had, which wasn't a lot of money. They sent it to us.
Interesting. I'll have to look more into that. I didn't know too much about that history, but I did not know anything about this.
And then during COVID, the Irish people sent millions to Native Americans.
Interesting. Irish people are great, man. Yeah.
Before we continue here, Francis, what do you think? And I know you wanted to get in as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out, I can't see his name, but is it Carl something King?
Carl.
Okay, Carl, you asked the question about why should you feel that you're responsible for what happened to First Nation people? Why should you actually have any sort of...
long time ago.
Yeah, I didn't do anything, so...
But here's the point, right? You might not have done anything, but you actually benefit from what people did that actually abused the First Nation people in America. So when it comes to just simply housing, you get much better housing than First Nation people do because your government actually directs money into your white house more than they do First Nation people. And that happens here in Australia as well. I
don't get any help from the government.
Do not interrupt me. I let all of you talk and talk.
You're being rude. You're being rude.
Just give her a second, Francis. You can respond afterwards.
First Nation people here actually suffer the same sort of thing. So the communities where white people are living, they get much more support whether it comes to infrastructure, whether it comes to access to food sources, access to energy. We still have First Nation communities, and I'm pretty sure you do in America, where they don't even have proper sewage.
Well, in Australia, it's like Maori people, isn't it?
Wait a second.
My parents worked for every single fucking cent that they earned. So, I don't feel bad. Again, people were not slaves. Came here, not in the extent I hear it classified.
I need you guys, so just because we're not doing Showtime right now, Showtime is where you can just scream over each other and we can understand you right now. We're on like one time. So just let Francis let her know if you guys want to chime in next, leave a little hand.
Here in Australia, First Nation people were actually taken from their families, put into white houses, put into cattle ranches, and they did all the work that made all the money for those white people who actually
that's your problem,
Don't interrupt me.
Can I just,
They were paid away. Do you know where their wage went? Do you know where their wage went? It went to the state. It didn't go back to them. So any sort of historical wealth, they were not able to have, even though they did all the work that created the wealth for the white person. And when you come to a country and you take advantage of the systems that have oppressed people and First Nation people, then you are benefiting from it. And you should be aware enough to feel some sort of
I'm just saying this, I was a history major in college.
all those First Nation people. Say to the church, yeah,
Just reset, Francis, because clearly they took. I don't know why you guys, give me 1 second, Francis. I don't know why you guys got so defensive. Like, the more you guys will talk others, it's gonna give you anything way too quick. I need you guys to just allow.
Yeah, let people finish.
Yeah, we're gonna go Kira next. Like I said, hand emoji in the comments if you guys want to chime in. It makes it easier for me since I don't have mods. Go ahead, Kira.
Damn it. We're gonna figure this out, dude.
You're kind of.
Yeah.
It's hard to hear.
I was watching for a reason. I didn't want to disturb my aunt. So here's my thing, right? I'm just only gonna bring up the American Indian boarding schools, and I'm gonna use the language that it was called. Mind you, I did not cause Indians, I caused Aboriginal or Indigenous. But
Native
for the sake of
Americans.
this conversation, or Native Americans. But for the sake of this conversation, I'm going to use the terminology that the government uses. Just with the Indian American boarding schools alone, it took until the most recent Pope, before Pope Francis, to logic. Those are schools with the inspiration for the concentration camps. Mustache Man confirms.
Mustache Man was not a Catholic. I think he was an atheist. Wait.
You're fucking loser. Shit.
Mustache Man was not Catholic specifically. That's not what I was saying. What I was saying is the concentration camps mirrored the American Indian boarding schools. Mein Kampf itself, Mustache Man drafted itself.
And we had a genocide. We had a genocide in Ireland.
I could search up right now.
Oh, you guys, it's not no fun. You guys ruin this. When you do this, it makes showtime so much less eventful than if you guys just kind of speak one-on-one now and wait until showtime to actually freak out with each other. Go ahead, Kira.
So, I can even go on Teacup real quick if Dylan will allow me extra time when my plane is landed to go get proof of my plane.
Yeah, you just want to get the stats really quick, but I will move on to the next person if you're going to take
what I will.
No!
But I'm just gonna land here just because I do need to go get the stats real quick for Dylan, and then I'm gonna drop to take a shower. To this day, I'm only gonna speak for my specific area that I'm specifically indigenous. Bogota, Colombia, the capital of Colombia, we found just under 1.5 million more bodies, confirmed indigenous children buried under the capital's main Roman Catholic Church.
No, what actually happened was, what ended up happening was, I had ended up reporting, right, to the FBI, and, they was like, well, how you know? I was like, it's kind of, I didn't really realize, like, I know everything that you guys were looking for. I've seen it, he had everything at the house, and, when I got back, it was wrong, and, I was explaining to him, and I talked to the ranger. The ranger was the one that found the bodies. And matter of fact, I need to reach back out to him, but he's like, we'll reach out to you if we need any more information. But that's what they normally do. They have people in America and abroad
There it is.
There it is. Heinous crimes, right? And they don't even tell the people.
There it is, you
We have
guys.
so many of them
We found it. We fucking found it.
unalive people at high rates. And I was like, in order for a guy to do such a thing like this, it was on Black Snake Road. What's the name? You guys can pull it up. In Hot Springs, Arkansas. And what it is that when they got this started, they didn't bring it to the public because it's a tourist attraction. And they will hide any information when it's coming to money, and it'll affect the bottom line. They will not even inform people. So my friend was freaked out. She know about it. I can call her.
That's what it is.
Like, this is a true event that happened, and they never. I didn't hear nothing else about it, but I kind of understand that's how our FBI.
That is what it is.
Right there.
To where with things of this nature do transpire and whatnot, they won't even tell the people. You know what I mean? So I was like, this guy could, this is not an act. Just wake up in the morning and go. So unalive people like, no, this is some pattern. And I was like, man, this man been traveling. He was a truck driver also. So if he did this there, he might have a history throughout America, but people won't know. And that's what I'm saying. That's
damn
the
it, dude.
conspiracy behind it, because why are y'all telling the people that we got men amongst the people that are savages, and doing this to the people, and the way he got away with it, I mean, I don't know if he got clearly away with it, is because he was trained also how to dismember all of this. When you go to the military, teach things that, an average person don't know, but the fans and authorities know these things. They see the detail, they pay attention to detail. So I'm thinking he not only did it there,
gonna be bad.
Dismembering all across America? You don't just wake up. I think you don't just wake up on one and start dismembering women and put them in woods. No. This ain't man. This is a practice behavior.
Don't lose your.
What's going on here? There it is. For fucking today. Mr. Westford is being an asshole.